Okay, okay. Alright, can I get voice checks for everyone?
Check, check.
Okay, who's...
Whoa.
I thought Zach was.
I am available.
Zach, Zach, when will you be available?
Huh?
When will you be available?
To what?
Commentate?
Right now.
When you're in the game?
Right now.
Okay, good. Anyways, we're gonna start off with the map voting. Both of you know the rules. Both just text me the maps you would like to have banned.
God, my siege is like broken or something. Just let me join. Am I in the game?
Hold on, it might just take a second. Mine was being slow. Alright, we will be playing Clubhouse. We're already here.
Don't you worry about what I do, you queer pot.
Alright, we'll see if this co-commentator can join the game.
God. Why is my
That'd be
Wi-Fi
nice.
so bad? I'm trying. My Wi-Fi just sucks. Oh, hold on.
Give us a play-by-play what your screen looks like.
Black.
Did it make any loading in noises?
No noises, but the 3 dots are going.
My screen was also black before I joined the custom game a couple times.
What the? Like, come on.
Looking too good for your Wi-Fi. We'll do some questions here. Michael, how do you feel seeing the enemy next to you here? How do you feel with this enemy that is facing you? What do you got to say to him? I have no enemies. Colton, do you have any enemies?
No.
Oh. Well, then I don't really know why we're fighting right here. And then this guy can't even fucking join the commentate.
Bro,
And this guy
I'm
can't even...
trying. I'm the enemy. I am the enemy.
Yeah, him for not fucking.
God, I'm trying. I swear to God.
Oh, perhaps I could say perhaps I could do a coin toss who's attacking and defending. Might have forgot that.
Yeah.
Call it in the air. It is tails.
Seed?
Michael is the higher seed. He got 3rd place.
Dude, do whatever you want. What's his name again? Michelle? McCall?
Did you choose defense? Okay,
Good boy.
everything's set up except
All right.
Zach
Boy.
joining the game.
Pats
I
on
can't.
head. Pats on head.
I don't want to.
Pats on
Should
head.
I restart the game again?
You
Oh, we're
should
deploying it.
just
Can we get a
fucking-
co-commentator Quixo
Let's get
deployed?
Quixo in here and get this game rolling.
All right, yeah, do that.
Old puppy. Puppy
Honorable.
ain't ready to get off the porch.
Honorable man here. We got a little 6-pick here. We're gonna be switching to Quixo because someone does not know how to load into a game.
I just realized I did not.
I
set
can't
my
wait to
audio
have my
that
own
entire time.
Wi-Fi.
That's kind of embarrassing.
You're
Man.
bad.
Michael, leave the party.
Check me.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Zach, you're also getting the mute of shame. All right, Mr. Quixo, you've not been on Siege like at all. How do you feel being back on the game?
Oh, bring back some old memories. Bring back
Oh,
a lot of red.
some good, some bad.
Mostly bad.
Oh, well, isn't that with most games?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Once again, this
How are
this
you
game is
feeling, man?
sponsored.
You already got your first dub of the tournament, didn't you?
No,
You
because
played
I have
that?
not played yet.
Oh yeah, no, I guess we didn't play that game.
We were supposed to play, and then things transpired.
Now you just mute up.
Who was that? I already had them
Yeah,
muted.
you mute up and mute us up.
Who the hell was that?
How's Waters?
You didn't already know? That's rule.
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
So I haven't been able to tune into many games. How's it been going with other maps?
Like the maps have been played.
Yeah.
Like, majority of them are Oregon. This is actually the only second time Clubhouse has been played.
That's the only no coastline yet?
There has been multiple coastlines.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Maybe I should keep track with the percentages, but I'm thinking it's pretty even. There's not like one that's just not getting played, but the majority here is Oregon.
Okay. Dude, this new spectator screen here is a little different.
Yeah, I think I like it more. It's a lot more minimal, than the past one. It lets me put a bunch of stuff on the screen a lot more without it feeling too busy.
10 seconds to insertion.
But enough of my little review of this.
5 seconds left.
Get a little Legion play from Michael.
Yeah, some more reliable.
Already run
Defuse the bomb.
Ace as well.
I do think, if I am correct, I think Legion had impacts last time they played in this tournament. And now he got them taken away from him. And they gave him a secondary shotgun instead, which serves the purpose, all the same. Who do you have winning this one?
Bracket wise, I believe I have Mike. But I believe my only incorrect game so far is Reese.
No, I think
Thank you, Reese. Shout out, Reese.
a lot of men could say that. You know, they destroyed everyone's brackets in the second game of the entire tournament.
Bracket buster, man. This truly is Siege Madness.
Yes. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of that Siege Madness flavor this season. We talk about it time and time again. Every single player in this is a Rust boy.
Attackers have dropped
Oh, man. That's a quick
And Michael making that look pretty easy, and Colton looking pretty lost.
one. Very lost. The aim was not up to par there.
Does not look like he's ever aimed at ACOG once in his life in this game.
Talking about what we were saying earlier about our brackets, I actually had Reese upsetting Chris in the next round too. So
You had him going far.
I had him going far, man.
That's
I
going
had
to leave
him
a lot
up
of
the
points
final four in the
unattended.
winners bracket. So
Attackers need to locate
A lot
and
of points
defuse
going to go
the bomb.
unattended there.
yeah. Thank you, Reese, once again.
I sure hope he's listening in at this time. You know, it's funny because a little bit ago, just yesterday, Reese was thinking about the shout-outs on his, whenever we were talking about what's the most interesting game for us. This is the very first game, so we haven't played the Reese game yet. He's like, you were like, Chase versus Reese is the most interesting. Reese was very thankful. But he went on to not really do what we expected of him.
No, he didn't.
I'm curious about these little
How was your
shotguns.
bracket? Did you have Michael or is it Colton here?
Attackers objective
I had
is
Reese
bomb
winning. But going on to the what was the other one you just asked?
Michael, this one. Michael or Colton?
Well, this is iffy one. I think I had I have so many brackets in my folder. I have to see which one's mine. You have Michael winning here. You know, Michael's in third place. Michael seems to just figure out how to get a win at all times.
I agree.
Through unknown means, he just keeps winning it all in 1v1s, even if it does not show on the ranked battlefield.
Oh, Waters takes the drone there. It's a good aim.
I'm a little confused about what this little shotgun hole is on the wall in the blue room, considering the fact
I
that
think he just knows that.
those
that's
need
what
to
we
go
do
up.
in ranked.
Attackers
That's what we do in ranked. And
Good to know that he's automatic with it.
oh no, Michael.
That little
looks to make
swing
an
was a little
aggressive
slow.
move. I bet we're seeing a little decoy here. Water's
Here
gonna
we-
fall for it.
Yeah, I think he'll just be staring at that doorway as soon as it explodes.
He might be far enough away.
Using the
Don't really
pistol
know.
to walk faster by 1.2%.
Waters could stay quiet here. That is Michael's last drone.
Yeah, he does not want to get caught stuck in that mine either, especially with Nomad.
Waters doesn't fall for it, or he
Colton unfazed.
doesn't
But Colton
realize.
has a 1x though.
This is a little dangerous ground here for Waters.
Yeah, I
from
don't
this
think he'll be
angle.
able to see it. No, they'll barely not see each other. I think he's trying to
Oh.
draw him out with the drone.
Oh, this is
Oh,
strange.
he's so close to just locking him in there. And he just doesn't do it. If he
Questionable
loses this
play.
round, that's a misstep that you wish you could have gotten back. Can't hit a little bit with these lesions. We're
Waters
making
not gonna
quick
realize
progress
that
in
he
the
moved
A.
up. Oh, the Nomad might have just saved Waters' life.
That lesion took a lot out of him though. 50 health about lost.
He's playing a plant now.
I don't believe. Did
Oh,
he
Waters ain't
deploy
making it.
another?
Activating diffuser.
Nomad has been deployed. He can't really push it. Michael getting out of there. Looking like it's swung back into Michael's favor. Shots of confusion. Now, if he hits his Nomad right here, he'll be relatively safe. Michael can't push fast enough to do anything.
Yeah, that's actually he needed to do that. Now it's on the clock. Ah.
Yeah, Michael's gonna win it because
Tough one
he
to
has the
play.
angle.
Now, with these 1v1s, it's a little different on these new maps because every room is going to be bigger and more coverage for a defender to have. I mean, Oregon's going to be the smallest one possible. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think people will look into each map and to see like what's the smallest areas, and we might
Yeah.
even see like random objectives getting used because.
well, I
Of,
mean, I was thinking if you truly think about the smallest, I know people have been favoring this downstairs room, but I'm not really sure why. You have a long, like a lot of area to cover, more than I would think any other
Attackers need to
objective
locate
on
and
this map.
defuse bombs.
It is a
so
massive
many angles.
area with and it's pretty offensive favored. You got direct access outside. You got garage entrance. I mean, there's so many places to watch. 2 hatches to worry about. Not trying to get out any tips here, but I do think this is not a 1v1 favorite objective down here.
yeah, I'm thinking this is like growing pains of the very beginning of these maps, and we're going to be seeing some meta change as the season as this little tournament goes on. We might see a whole different objective
10
here
seconds remaining.
be the mainstay
Yeah,
after a
absolutely.
while.
5 seconds to
I mean,
go.
even if you just look at the top layout of this map, you can see that
Attackers
both the other
objective, defuse
objectives,
the bomb.
besides Barroom, are right next to each other and way more ground to cover
Mm-hmm.
for each one. So, I mean, we'll see if anybody changes it up. Have we seen the upstairs defense at all yet?
I
Not
mean,
on
we've
this
just.
game, I know, but
Oh, they went cash room for the first one to get killed. But yeah, I've seen upstairs. Upstairs has happened multiple times, and upstairs has worked. That's the thing. The upstairs strat was I don't think an upstairs defense has lost yet. So I guess some people just take downstairs as being like the safest in some people's eyes.
I think people just prefer like no windows or anything like that, which I understand. But it comes with its. Each one has its strengths.
Yeah, Michael's not really helping himself either here, being like really slow operator. If he's somewhere else, but he's Maestro. You know, like we said, Maestro doesn't get used a lot here, but he could be strong. Now he can be in multiple places on the map, and maybe he just plans on zapping him to death.
I believe Michael is one of the last Maestro players in this game.
A Maestro believer.
So, let's see if Waters. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be hard for these drones too.
I'm curious to watch how Colton handles these Maestros, because I don't think he really ever interacts with those.
I would assume he's just gonna run away.
Michael's usually good at keeping his Maestros alive, but we'll see.
This is trouble.
I'm playing pretty smart here. He knows to hide.
Puts a little plant here.
Being going off, pushing.
He got him off the cams at least.
Michael backing off. Not expecting to push.
No.
Colton not seeing it. No! Oh no! He was knifed.
The tunnel vision. Oh no!
No, this is famous. Didn't last the time Colton against someone else. Someone wasn't looking the wrong way.
That was truly tragic there. Michael with a little BO2 range knife. Did you see that?
That was looking blitz. That was looking 2020 blitz-esque. If I say so.
That would have been as embarrassing as it was for Waters. It would have been more embarrassing for Michael if that wasn't such a gracious knife.
Yeah, I think he was probably cringing.
Look at Waters. Is Waters stream sniping? Going upstairs.
He might be.
Is this the dagger?
I don't think he is stream sniping because of what the just last round was. I would like to give a flashback of last year, and this exact same thing happened. And guess who the two people that were playing?
Michael and Waters.
Yes.
I do remember that on the in the trophy the trophy room bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds to go.
There we go. At least Waters gets the
Attackers
drone.
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
It's good to get some hits in sometimes. And I'll say that last time it was once again Michael was on his drone and Colton was not paying attention.
Let's see. I would like to see that thorn trap. I don't know if that bug still exists where you can't, where it doesn't pop up if it's in the drone hole. But I would love to see that work out.
I was up to see what Colton can do here now because it's kind of screwed. There's a long fight ahead of him. Yeah.
A bomb has
If
been
Waters can
located.
snag this drone.
He's just gonna keep droning him out. I
This is
think
also-
Michael likes baiting him out with drones a lot.
I do. Oh, almost.
Not a good-
Came in there.
Not a good position for Colton to be in.
Oh.
And he sees. Nomad taking him out. Michael
wow.
doesn't feel like capitalizing on it. Michael took a big hits there.
There we go. Good angle.
Barely
from Waters.
snuffed him.
Attackers bomb
What is
Oh,
that?
get in the wind.
Waters.
Another thing here that if Michael wins this next one, the final score of that last game of last year was 4-1. Michael.
Oh no. A little deja vu here.
So safe to say things did not change all that much.
Have we had little overtime or any close games?
I think we've had one overtime, and I think the overtime was drum roll. It was
Attackers need to locate
Sean
and
versus
defuse
Colton.
the
I think
bomb.
was overtime.
Sean
I'm
versus Colton? No, I think Waters told me he 4-0'd Sean.
Right, oh, he did 4-0 him. Who am I? Whoever got the
Chase, I know, was 4-2.
whoever got the overtime, it was a 5-3, so it just immediately was
Okay.
beaten.
We do still have that win by 2 rule in place.
Attackers have located the bomb.
Yes.
Okay,
They just never got to extra rounds.
gotcha. I'd love to see that come into factor. It still hasn't really. Well,
I think
actually,
it'll take time.
we had one game last year,
5
right?
seconds to go.
That
We had
was-
multiple games that went like 14 round plus.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I can actually pull those up. The famous Colton versus Zach Eubanks when the game went to 8-6.
Yes, I
Um,
do remember that. We all thought it would never end.
The other famous Zach game, or Zach versus Aiden, which went to 6-4.
It was a good one as well.
I've not seen. And then you would know this one, Sean versus Blake, 4-6.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And those were all the heavy hitter overtime games. Oh, also Landon v Michael 6-4. Those were all the ones that were. I'm waiting for the day whenever we see that like the score's like 10-8. You know, a double digit round win.
Waters almost shot his own drone right there. I don't know if you caught that.
I did not. I
He
felt like
was
he's on
eyeballing
defense
it.
for a second. Going back to that Legion talk about thing, he's got to push quickly because
They just
you say this all the time. Legion gets stronger
Mhm.
as the round goes on.
well, he's already tagged up one Legion. I don't know how many are deployed so far. I don't know if Michael's aware of how close Waters is getting.
It's good that he keeps quiet because we don't want to see if he starts putting legions all in his area, but just holding this angle isn't going to do much. I think both of them are literally just trying to hear each other and make a move based off that. They're just standing there.
Standing still. And here we go. Michael keeps getting stronger.
Yeah, legions. I don't know if you see this. If you want to go in the free cam to the B bomb, look at these lines of legions here. The line of pain and suffering. Be wise not to
yeah.
go through this little area. And we got Colton sneaking in.
He's not going to have any idea.
He does not hear it at all. Will Colton not hear it again?
Attackers
Oh,
dropping
no.
the
Waters.
Miss
Oh, no.
input, knife in the air. 4-1. History repeats itself.
He almost
Michael
got
will
there all
take
the
it.
way. Now, he got close enough for a ying there. That would have been nice to see.
Yeah, he had him in his sights with 4 yings in his hand. That was not what you want.
Dude.
Like dodge all my fucking legions. Did I just keep missing them on the window?
I didn't go through the window.
Oh, you went through the fucking stairwell?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the camera was off on that, so I was wondering. I could not hear.
I would like to tell you guys that history has repeated itself. Last year when you guys played each other, if you'd like to look at the group chat, a very similar thing that just happened there as well. Whenever you did not see him on his cam.
Yeah, I got stabbed in the ass. Dude. I knew as soon as it happened, I was like, no, that's bad. It's like, that's bad.
And the final score of that game was also 4-1. So everything is pretty dang similar.
I can't believe that actually happened again. That's actually so funny.
Appreciate
I'm
you
not
letting me
gonna
get
lie.
one there, Michael.
Yeah. I shot my pants when he turned around on me when I was trying to knife him. I knew it was being too greedy when I sprinted after him. I forgot how slow fucking Maestro was, dude. It felt like a fucking
Just a
badass.
blob of camo walking towards me.
Alright, and with that we're going to pause